and I didn't want to hurt anybody. And I'm a little bit nervous to talk about this one, and I was so embarrassed and I couldn't stop thinking about it for days, and it was just like in the back of my mind, and it was just sing into the world, being authentic, no leave. Hi friends, my name's Noe and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys have had an awesome 2 weeks. I'm so sorry I was gone for so long. It started out with being because of the election, and then this past week I've had a lot of schoolwork to catch up on and some auditions to submit, so I decided not to post those couple days just to kind of relieve some of my stress. But now I'm back, and I thought today would be the perfect opportunity to do a little Q&A. On Instagram I posted a story asking you guys to send me some questions to answer. And you guys sent me a lot of really good questions, so I picked out some of the best ones, and today I'm going to be answering them. So let's get right into it. So this first question I received a lot. It was the most asked question, so I decided to answer it. And it is, why did you decide to start a YouTube channel? There's a lot of little reasons why I decided to, but some of the main ones are that I just wanted a platform to kind of express myself and my story to the world, and just have a place where I could be heard without judgment. I also wanted a place where I could express my confidence and hopefully help others and give advice to others who are struggling with feeling confident or proud in their own skin and expressing their true colors. This next question I also received a couple times, and it is, what quality do you admire most about others? And I think this question is a little bit difficult to answer, just because a lot of times I think the qualities that we admire most are specific to certain people. But in general, I would say that I admire confidence and originality and self-authenticity. And that's because I feel like confidence is so important, and it helps you a lot in life, and it really helps you get to know a person, and it tells you a lot about the person that they are, and it lets you know if they believe in themselves, and it lets you know if they're comfortable with who they are. This next question is a little bit more personal, and it is, have you had your first kiss yet? The answer is no, I have not, and I haven't even really dated anybody yet, and I feel like that's just because I'm waiting for the right person. I'm kind of ashamed to say that unfortunately a lot of times I get caught up in how attractive a person is, and I don't really focus on their personality or who they are on the inside. And I've kind of moved away from that, and now I'm focusing more on the person that they truly are. And I want somebody who's confident, who's self-assured, who's generous, who's caring, who treats me right. And I haven't found that person yet. So maybe someday I will, and I'll get my first kiss then, but I don't want to give it up if I haven't found the right person. This next question I was debating not answering, because I have a lot of friends who watch this channel and my videos, and I didn't want to hurt anybody, but I decided to answer it for you guys. And it is, who is my best friend, and when and where did I meet them? I have a lot of best friends, but probably my very, very best friend and the person I can relate to most in this world is my friend who has actually been in 2 of my past videos, my birthday video and the pumpkin carving video. And I've known her since 6th grade in middle school, and we met in one of our classes, and we actually, funny story, I'll tell you the shortened version, maybe in another video I can tell you the full story, but we didn't like each other at first, and we were really mean to each other, but then she kind of wanted to make amends, so she invited me to her birthday, and then we realized we had so much in common, and we didn't know why we were fighting and why we were not getting along, because we realized we were like the same person, and she's been my best friend ever since. This next question I'm super excited about answering. I only saw it once as a response to my story, and I'm so excited that it got asked, and it is, what job do you hope to have in the future? And to tell you the truth, I don't know, but I will tell you guys 3 jobs that I think I could have based on my interests and based on past experiences. So the first one is a teacher, because I love helping others and I love kids and I love being social and I love being an extrovert, and I think I do very well communicating with students and teachers and parents, and so I think being a teacher would be really fun. Also, another job is marketing, because I love being in the public eye and I love public speaking, and I think I'm very persuasive, so I think I could be very good at marketing. And finally, TV or radio broadcasting. I'd like to be like a news anchor of some sort on TV or on the radio. I think that'd be a lot of fun, and I love public speaking and I love being in the public's eye, and I'm a total extrovert, so I think that would be a perfect career for me. So these are just 3 things that I think I could possibly go into in the future. This question is, what is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you? There have been a lot of embarrassing things that have happened to me, so that's a little bit hard to answer. But I will tell you the most recent story. And if you guys want me to do a video where I talk about all of the embarrassing things that have happened to me, get this video to 20 likes and I will do that video. Alright, for now, I will tell you the story. So we do this thing called a black box live for theater, and it's just another opportunity to perform without judgment and just in a free space. So normally we would do it in person, but because of quarantine we've been doing them over Instagram Live, and you basically, there's a host and you just show up and you perform whatever you want. And I was performing in the first one, and you have to like request to be in the live video, and so I did that. And I turned down the volume on my phone because I was talking with my mom, and I was having like a really heated conversation with her about something that my theater teacher had said that had annoyed me, and I got like really like heated about it, and I was like really passionate about it. And then I heard like a really small like Noe, and I looked down, and the host, I was like on the live and the host had been calling my name. And then I watched the live back when it had ended, and I was talking for like over a minute before I realized that I was on the live, and I was so embarrassed, and I couldn't stop thinking about it for days, and it was just like in the back of my mind, and it was right there. So yeah, it's probably not that embarrassing to you guys, but I was embarrassed at the time. So yeah, get this video to 20 likes if you guys want to see me do a video where I talk about a bunch of embarrassing stories. This last question is, what is the worst thing that you have ever done? And I'm a little bit nervous to talk about this one because I was trying to rack my brain for something that was like really bad that I've done. And there have been a couple things, so I'll tell you a couple things. So one thing that I did that was really bad is when I was younger, I had just gotten my phone, and I just got Netflix on my phone. And late at night, I would stay up late watching Netflix on my phone. And I was lying to my parents about it, which was not a good idea. If I had just been honest with them, I probably would have gotten in less trouble, but I got my phone taken away for months because they caught me one night and I was totally lying to their faces about it, even though they knew. And it was just not a good situation. So I regret that, and looking back, it was a very stupid thing to do. And this next story I feel so bad about, and it happened like 5 or 6 years ago, but I still feel so bad about it to this day. And I accused this girl of stealing. We were on this trip and I had candy with me, and I accused her of stealing the candy. And one of my friends went through her bag, and turns out I had the candy all along. It was just buried down under all my stuff, and I felt so bad about it, and I felt so bad for her, and I completely regret it. I would never have done something like that today, and it was a very stupid thing to do looking back. So those are my regretful, worst thing I've ever done stories. Alright you guys, that wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my answers to these questions and learning a little bit more about me. and I will see you guys on Tuesday for another video. Bye, friends. Being authentic, no leave.